Welcome back. I haven't done a video in quite a while. Been real busy at work on my day job, I guess you could say, which is a good thing. So I don't apologize for working hard, I guess. But I wanted to get back on here and had a lot of time to think about a lot of things. If you've been on here before and you've been seen a lot of my videos and things on the website at wayneodiet.com, I also been shopping a little bit, so I've got some business cards and got some information on the back. And I actually have some doctors. Also, I got a mug, by the way. And working on the T-shirts. I might have showed this before. I don't remember, but yeah. Okay, so the reason behind all that is to get the word out to people. Uh, every day I see people that are suffering with obesity, overweight, diabetes. I meet my customers in my regular business a lot that are having all kinds of problems, or they know someone that is having problems with those things. Type 2 diabetes, could be GERD, could be neuropathy, all these type of things, which I have been through. And I'll recap that here in just a second. But what I decided to kind of call this, or to change the mode of this program, to help people straighten it up here, which will affect again what goes in here, and again creates good health. Okay, you know the basic thing I always say, and the thing I learned when I decided to do this back on February 17th of 2019, this year, is that processed foods are just not for your body, and it causes all kinds of issues and problems and ailments and all that. Don't take my word for it. There's tons of information out there. This is not something that I came up with. I'm not a scientist, doctor, psychologist, or anything else. I always say that. I'm just a guy that it was time for me to get shots for my diabetes because the 5 medications I was taking wasn't working, wasn't doing it. So the doctor said, next time you come in, you're going to start taking shots. So I started doing a little bit of research, and not being a research guy, I started reading, and I even watched documentaries about healthy eating and that kind of thing. But processed foods, sugars, all different types. There's a lot of different types of sugars out there that aren't good for you. Artificial sweeteners, and this is all my opinion. I guess I better put it that way. But flour. Lots of breads and starches and things like that, obviously feed type 2 diabetes and cause those issues. So, but what I decided to do is call this a movement. I want everybody out there, and I've got doctors that are giving out these cards to their patients. I allowed my doctor ask me specifically, can I give out this information and let them know you're a patient here? The people that are having problems with the same things, so they can go to my website and the Facebook and all those things, and maybe get motivated, or maybe just something will click and say, oh, wow, I can do that if that guy can do it. Because again, horrible disciplinary eater, stress eater, all those type of things, sad, whatever mood I was in, I ate for it, right? So and it led to bad health, and it was just getting worse and worse and worse. And I still got a ways to go. And I tell people, look, I'm still on this journey, and I want you to go along. I want to be on your journey, you be on my journey, and let's get this thing done. Let's turn it around. Reverse diabetes, obesity. It's epidemic. It is absolutely an epidemic. Go down and park your car any town and watch people walk up and down the street. You're going to see young people. I'm 59. I'm heading towards that 60 mark, right? And still, it's never too late to change, and be healthy. But you'll sit downtown, any town, it doesn't matter where it's at, or any place, and you're going to see young people that are so obese, you just know they've kind of given up. Hey, this is just the way I am, and okay, the way it is. I love this kind of food. I love that kind of food. My quick answer to that is love your health. Love yourself. Don't let food control your life. I can still tell you certain things that are really bad for me that I used to say, and can still say, I love the taste of it. That's not a lie. I still love the taste of it. I just don't do it because I know it's not good for me. And I become this healthier thinking person instead of just a complacent person. You'll hear that on some of my other videos. So the movement, the Wainio diet, anything else you want to call it, I don't care. I want to see people turn their life around and get healthy. So I think it needs to be a movement. Those of you, and there's some really good success stories that I've been communicating with out there, that people are losing weight or they're reversing ailments. It's not always about the weight. It's just the type 2 diabetes and the weight seems to go together most of the time. And I think statistics show that. So I want to get people motivated. I want to get the word out. And again, I don't care if you call it the Wainio diet. I don't care if you promote it, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. You can put your name in front of it and call it your diet, because the way it works, that's the way it's set up. You create what you can live with and eat, and watch what happens to your ailments, to your body, to your weight, whatever it is you're battling there. If you go on the website, and especially on the Facebook, it's hard for me to keep them all up, but Facebook I stay up because it's pretty easy to do. You'll see I put a lot of things on there from Harvard Medical, WebMD, Dr. Oz. A lot of people know him. And I pick and choose what kind of works for me and makes sense in that. But you decide. You read these articles and you decide, what kind of foods will help increase your brain activity, what kind of foods will help to reduce depression. I mean, there's all kinds of things. What you put in your body just starts the whole system. What you eat and drink, it starts the whole system. Yeah, a little spider there. Oh, got him. Okay. Anyway, it's a real thing, right? It was coming down off of my folder there. So we want to create the movement. And just I recapped some of my, and I try to do that all the time because I want people to know kind of where this all started and where it came from. Over 16 years I was diabetic. My doctor says, congratulations, you've reversed it. And I reversed it with no exercise. And I'm not saying exercise is not good. It is good, obviously. But I did it without exercise because it starts with what goes in your mouth. Your diet. So you can create your diet. You can lose 30 to 40 pounds in a short amount of time, really, just by changing your diet and getting rid of processed foods, those things that are bad for you. Learn to read the ingredients. Just because it says healthy, read the ingredients, do the research. You can Google anything. I Google things and I find out in food that's allowed by the FDA a minimal amount of something that also is in wallpaper glue. Do you want to be putting that in your body knowingly? Okay, I didn't know about it for years. I just knew it tastes good on it. Don't knowingly put bad things there. Learn to read the ingredients. Stay as natural and healthy as you can. I still eat meat. I still eat bacon and eggs a couple times a week, quite a bit of eggs, all those things. But I'll tell you a little bit again, just a recap for those of you, because it's been a long time since I've been on, a couple months, I think. So over 16 years diabetic, I had GERD. That's gastroesophageal reflux disease. Basically, it's really bad heartburn. I had that for over 20 years. I took Prilosec for over 20 years. Prilosec was a cure for me. It allowed me to eat foods without heartburn. But it's not natural. Now there's things out about Zantac and some other products out there that they believe cause cancer. I'm starting to learn that if something's not natural, and those things are proton, I don't know if I'm saying the right thing, proton pump inhibitors. If you stop something from coming up naturally in your body, in your stomach, or wherever it's at, can't be good. Can't be right. I mean, that's my thought. But again, Prilosec, as an example, was my cure for over 20 years. Since February 17th, I haven't had heartburn. I eat anything I want. I eat green peppers. They used to kill me. Spaghetti sauce, pizza sauce used to kill me. Give me terrible heartburn. I eat any of that I want now, right? But I eat the healthy, and I keep the other ingredients out of it. So overweight for over 25 years, maybe 30. I don't know. I've lost track of time, kind of. Obese, part of that. Signs of sleep apnea. I was supposed to take the test. I'm a terrible patient, so I didn't. I just kept putting it off. Figured, I'll just lose weight and get healthy and do it. Okay, and I didn't think it was that easy, but it actually is. We'll go through that in a second. Diabetic neuropathy. I was getting the needle-type feelings in my feet, and it was starting to get pretty bad. I don't have that anymore. And I even read that, yes, you can reverse it, but you gotta get on things pretty quick, because it can get to a point where it's hard to reverse anything, no matter what you do, no matter what exercise you do or whatever it is. Don't let it get too far. I talked to somebody that was pre-diabetic. I've talked to a lot of people that are pre-diabetic. Actually, this was a family member I hadn't seen in quite a while on a trip I went recently. Don't do it. Let's just turn this thing around. Stop it. Don't let food control your life. That's what's happening. All the fast foods and things, there's some out there you can still eat if you just start thinking and start doing the right thing and know what you're putting in your body and care about what you're putting in your body. It's not worth it. It's not worth. I love this donut as an example. Oops, I did something off here. Sorry. Okay, added something there. Got something in my way. Hopefully I'm still here. So if it messed up a little bit, that's okay. This is a real thing. Just a guy. I'm just a guy that has turned around a lot of things and still on this journey to get better health. I don't feel like I can get healthy enough now. And again, I didn't give everything up. I'm not a vegetarian. Although I got cousins that are vegetarians, they're doing great now. They're very healthy, right? But it's just not for me. I still eat meat, but I eat clean cut meat. We've been through all that before, and you'll see it on the other videos. And I hope that you'll go watch the other videos. They're listed on the website. They're all on my Facebook. And because I just think that just talking about it helps. And maybe it'll motivate you to go ahead and make the turn from poor health to good health. I can't tell you the difference in my life. My family can tell you. They see it. The difference is night and day. Going back, so I had diabetic neuropathy, fatigue and more. I tell people all the time, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I could sit in my chair and just go to sleep. Just doze right off, sucking air, I'm just breathing in and out, snoring or whatever. I could sleep for 15, 20 minutes that way. And it's a lot of it was what I was eating. It was bogging my system down. And then 20 minutes later, I could do it again. That's not right. That's not healthy. It could have been the diabetes. It could have been a lot of things, but I'm pretty sure it was what I eat because now I have lots of energy because of eating high nutrient food. I took fruit and used fruit that I love, and I guarantee you there's plenty of fruit out there you love if you don't like it all, and I used that to overcome sugar cravings. Sugar cravings are there because sugar goes through your body fast, processed sugar, granulated sugar, those kind of things. Goes through your body fast, and so your body says, oh my gosh, you need more because you didn't get enough nutrients and things. Where if you replace that with fruit actually has fiber in it, and it goes through your body slower, and you get nutrients, and you feel better, and you feel full. So doesn't that make sense? It really does. So, vegetables, go to the website, look at what I do eat, what I don't eat. That's just a guide. You make your own diet. That's on the 6 steps on the card there. I'm going to post the card out there too. So don't say it's hard. Don't say, oh gosh, it's hard. I can't do that. I've had people tell me that. Yes, you can. If I can do it, anybody can. I was terrible at that. And now I can't. I found this new store. It's called Earth Fare. Okay. Because I like to get creative to eating healthy. And this place has everything. And they don't have any around where I live. But wow. I mean, it was like Christmas for me. I'm in there going, oh, I can eat this. Look at the back of the ingredients. And so that's the person I've become. And I was the complete opposite of that before. So let's create the movement. Tell a lot of people. Again, I don't care if you tell them about the website or any of those kind of things. It doesn't matter to me. Just tell people that there's a way and they can do it. It don't have to be these diets that go right down this path. And if you go off, you're off the diet. There's so many of them out there. And I'm not saying some of them are good. I'd say most of them probably have some good in them. But don't worry about going off that path. So the Wainio diet, the way I set it up, and I just call it that because I got to call it something, is basically you find healthy foods that you like, and that becomes your diet, and that's what you eat. And you just think about that all the time. It took me 2 weeks roughly to overcome the sugar cravings because I ate so much of it, and because I was hungry, you can't get enough, and your mind tells you, your body tells you, give me more, and so that's how it gets worse and worse and worse. So anyway, this is one of the longer ones because I haven't done one in a while. I just wanted to make sure I got out that information out there. So I found some food supplements or from supplements. This program, this company, and I don't want to put it on here right now. You can email me or you can private message me on Facebook. I'll be glad to share it with you. It's helping me get to that next phase of my health, which is some more weight off and some more strength and some more vitamins and those kind of things. And they're natural. They're made with herbs and enzymes and probiotics. So I'm real excited about that, and it's working out really good for me health wise. So I'll be glad to share that with you. I just don't want to make this a commercial. So the next thing I want people to do, everybody out there, I've got quite a few people following what I do. And again, I just hope everybody gets on to make this a movement. Let's get this out to people. Again, whether it's the Wainio diet or anything, let's just get people out to make a decision to turn it around, to quit letting food control their life. You be in control of it. You choose what goes in here, as I always say. And then once you do that a while, it'll convert to here. And you'll be that person that's thinking about things before you eat them or before you buy them, that kind of thing. So I just hope everybody has a great day. And I'll try to have more videos on there. And if you're liking them, fine. But let's get the movement started, the movement to reverse poor health, to get people healthy. It can happen. Anybody can do it. I promise you, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And we'll go on this journey together. Thank you.